Hey folks, the 14th here of October. It's almost Halloween. Gonna go down through Kalamazoo here. Take a look at where used to be a homeless camp, a big one. Hundreds of people there just a couple years ago. And the city came down through there and had them all move to other locations around the city, I guess. And they're building a large apartment complex there for, I understand, low-income folks to be able to take advantage of a nice facility and live there. They broke ground on it, and they're working on it right now. It's right next to the Kalamazoo River, right on the site next to the old homeless encampment. But there was a company there. I think they were a plating company or a transmission shop or something, and they've raised that building. It was an old manufacturing building, and they're building the new accommodations there. We'll take a look if I can get by all these bike lanes over here on the right. All right, gas is $3.19.9. Got to pay that 9 cents for that lost vapor. Be right back. Take you with me like this down through Kalamazoo, because this is the only place and only way to get there. Only place. There's many places. It's the only way to get there. You can go to the federal court right there if you want to. I don't want to. Tell you a little something between the state prisons and federal prisons. All right? The federal joints, you don't do as much time as you do in the state prison. Okay, it's a shorter period of time. Second, the food's better. Okay? Third thing is you get a huge amount of things on store, including clothing and other things you can buy that you can't get in the state joint. And overall, the programs are better. I've never been to the federal joint. I don't want to go to the federal joint. I can tell you about the other one, though. I don't want to go there either. Ever again. Talk to you a little bit later here. Cool little ride down the street here on Michigan Avenue. There's Gatsby's over there. Used to be a piano bar, I believe. Go in there and listen to dueling pianos and have a drink and act like you're the great Gatsby. Just beyond it is the Columbia Hotel, now all executive suites. Elvis, room 201, maintained an office there, and it is still there. I did check it out. 201 is still an office for Elvis Presley. It has his memorabilia in it and some other things right there in that building, but it is not open to the public. It is not open to the public at all. Just the people that work there, I guess, can go to room 201. I can't get in there. I can't get in the building without a pass card. So maybe one day, turn right up here, just past the dispensary and the Checkers. Just like this. $3.14.9 down here. Alright. There's Harrison Street where the bicycle shop was. The owner was murdered. And right here is where they're building the new accommodations for the homeless. We have a nice little roundabout right here we have to maneuver through. Now just on the other side of those woods right there, all right, you'll see it coming up right here, is the Kalamazoo River. And it floods out into this thing. I mean, it floods. And so I'm sure they're going to have to work a little bit. Here's a road they've had to close on flooding. Here's the Kalamazoo River right there. Back in here is where the old homeless camp was, all through here. And where we're looking at that new building All right. Take another little jaunt here around the corner onto Riverview Drive. The closed Walgreens right next door to the closed McDonald's right here. Here's the Liquor Mart. Here's one of the buildings, homes that was burned earlier this year, and then that one was burned right there too. Two of the arsons. This used to be a KFC. It is closed. Yes. It's just everything along here is a little bit debilitated. All right, gonna get underneath the death tracks here and head on back down Kalamazoo Avenue to the west, looking down in downtown Central City straight ahead. The old Arcadia Brewing Company right here. Now it just says Sunday breakfast. Again, the river, homeless camps, all right there. You can see them along the edge of there. Tents and things set up back here. All right. Used to be a big paper mill right back there where all that was. And beyond it, there was the dam, the power company. I say paper mill, power company. Paper mill was beyond it. And man, that was something when I was a boy. See that big that big brick building, and the water was just foamed all up and running, you know, really something. All gone. Yep. Okay. Man, $3.50 grams. Must be low percentage. Of course, you get in trouble with that kind of thing, call this guy. He probably got you covered up there. Come say hi. It says, come say hi. The House of Dank. Here's the other place that was arsoned the other day, about a month ago, right there. Yep, and they caught that guy. This is Bell's Brewery. They have good entertainment in there, I'm going to tell you. Right here on this next corner, Bell's raised the Emporium and turned it into a parking lot. There was an old building here, the Emporium. It was a older gentleman running a antique store there. And one day, he was murdered. Of course, homeless people will be all along here. The side streets, I'm not going to go down there. I just looked, and they're encamped pretty heavily. It's normal. This is the Mission District. Going down through here. Right down here to the right was where the murder or the shootings had happened just a few days ago. The police department and so forth. It was the second shooting in this park in just a couple of weeks. Here's the park. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Park. All right, I'll be right back.